Now, I'm here today to draw back the curtain on something that perhaps you aren't conscious of every day, but that no doubt affects each and every one of you daily. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the social construct of gender and how your gender, unfortunately, matters, given America's narrow definitions of what it means to be a woman and what it means to be a man. So let me start with a little story that rings close to home. When my eldest daughter, Montana, was born, and my husband, Gavin Newsom, was the mayor of San Francisco, not surprisingly for a girl, Montana received many comments on her appearance and lots of pink. Seriously, it was as if she was swimming around inside a giant pink Pepto-Bismol bottle. A little over a year and a half later, when our son Hunter was born, Hunter received fewer comments on his appearance, and I think he's quite handsome, lots of blue, and interestingly, quite a few bibs, onesies, and silver cups displaying the White House insignia. He even received a letter from the President and First Lady, and separately a letter from the Vice President and Second Lady, welcoming him into the world, suggesting that the world was his oyster and that he was its pearl and that he could do and be and achieve anything. Well, we were extremely flattered to receive such gifts, even though secretly I wondered why the White House had not sent such letters to Montana. And then I had an epiphany, whereupon in opening yet another package for Hunter, I discovered a blue t-shirt, and yes, it was blue, with messaging in large caps, "Future President." Wow, I thought. Montana, our eldest, but also our girl, never received even the suggestion that she too could be president, that her opportunities in life were limitless. Perhaps you've heard this story before, but it continues. With the birth of my now 2-year-old daughter, Brooklyn. Upon Brooklyn's birth, my husband, now still Lieutenant Governor of California, tweeted her birth, just like the birth of her older sister and brother, all over the world. And to this day, Brooklyn has yet to receive a Madam President t-shirt, a letter from the White House, or any political paraphernalia from someone in formal leadership suggesting that she too, like her older brother Hunter, could be president, that her opportunities in life were limitless. Now, here's the ironic finale of this ridiculous gender story. And it's the last baby story, I promise. With my newest little addition, Dutch Newsom, when Dutch was born, he's currently 11 weeks old, Dutch received multiple letters from a former president, as well as an engraved silver cup and tray from a sitting senator. Interesting, isn't it? Our boys receive the adulation and encouragement to be leaders. Our girls receive the praise and acknowledgement of their aesthetics. But not cool. I mean, it's not that we're not grateful, but you must all recognize the pattern that I'm talking about. We live in a society where women, despite being 51% of the population and giving birth to 100% of the population, are still treated as second-class citizens, objects in many cases with little to no agency, and where men are still regarded as primary authority figures central to social organization, political power, moral authority, and control. Control of pretty much everything. Our biological differences aside, gender stereotypes and the resulting inequity really do start with the concepts of t-shirts and dressing up. The world celebration of princess and celebrity culture only reinforces a cultural trend whereby our young girls who hear so many of those comments about their looks and so few about their capacity to lead are handicapped with the notion that their value lies in their youth, their beauty, and their sexuality. Not to mention securing Prince Charming, while their brothers and male peers are taught early on that they are our natural-born leaders.